Hello all. Thanks for visiting our channel again. Immigration to Canada. We wish you the best. So, we'll be discussing Nova Scotia here in the context of the Nova Scotia Provincial Nominee Program. Nova Scotia PNP starting the process to become a permanent Canadian resident. Through the Nova Scotia Provincial Nominee Program and as a PNP, Nova Scotia's beautiful scenery and lively villages are calling to you. Immigrating to Nova Scotia is a complex process, but this guide will shed light on the stages, requirements, and opportunities that lie ahead. The NSP provides opportunities for qualified workers, entrepreneurs, and international graduates to start a new chapter in a beautiful province in Canada. Let's get down to brass tacks and set you on the path to success in Nova Scotia. If you want to know everything, you have to watch the video till the very end. Go ahead and subscribe and hit like. Additionally, make sure to hit the notification bell in order to be notified of future episodes. Therefore, let's not waste any more time and go straight to the video. Detailed Nova Scotia POP streams. Stream of skilled workers. People who have the right set of talents and have a job offer from a company in Nova Scotia can apply through the skilled worker stream. The goal of this track is to help Nova Scotia attract and retain qualified professionals who can fill open positions in the province's workforce. Stream for entrepreneurs. Individuals with a background in business who are looking to start or buy a company in Nova Scotia are the focus of the entrepreneur stream. The promotion of entrepreneurship, the acceleration of economic growth, and the generation of new job possibilities are all greatly impacted by this stream. Graduate entrepreneurs from around the world who have seen the value of studying abroad come together in this stream. College and university grads from Nova Scotia who have started or bought a business in the province are welcome to apply to the International Graduate Entrepreneur Stream. Talent is kept and new ideas and perspectives are fostered via this stream. Care needs to be addressed by physicians. Medical professionals with advanced degrees who have received employment offers from either the IRCC Health Centre or the Nova Scotia Health Authority are eligible to apply for the physician stream. The province's ability to recruit and retain doctors and other medical professionals is dependent on this stream. Work in the high-demand sector. There are certain job shortages in Nova Scotia, and the Jobs in Demand stream address those requirements. Workers in in-demand fields in Nova Scotia can take advantage of this stream to make a difference in industries that are crucial to the province's economic growth. Procedure and conditions for submitting an application. Eligible applicants can streamline their immigration route with the Nova Scotia PUMP streamlined application. Nevertheless, specific criteria are needed for each stream. You need a job offer and the right qualifications to join the skilled worker stream, but you need a thorough business plan to join the entrepreneur stream. The permanent resident applications of nominees under the Nova Scotia PNP are given priority processing. Overall, this shortens the immigration process, which means less time spent waiting than with alternative routes. In addition to the many social services and world-class medical care that are accessible to permanent residents of Canada, those who earn permanent residency through the Nova Scotia PNP are eligible for post-nominal benefits. Education, social assistance programs, and others fall under this category. Ways to obtain Canadian citizenship. Nova Scotia PNP nominees. The process of applying for Canadian citizenship can begin once the necessary residency time has been completed and further requirements have been met. By becoming a citizen of Canada, they are able to fully participate in all aspects of Canadian society and enjoy all the rights and privileges that citizens have. Exactly who can submit an application to become a Nova Scotia PNP? Applicants from a wide range of backgrounds can meet the requirements of the Nova Scotia Provincial Nominee Program. It is critical to meet the precise conditions in order to submit a successful application, regardless of whether you are an entrepreneur, an international graduate, or a skilled worker. Professionals and skilled workers looking to make an impact in Nova Scotia's job market should be fluent in the languages, have relevant work experience, and have completed the necessary educational requirements. The focus is on making sure that people's skills match up with the province's financial requirements. Graduates from abroad. If they have the right set of skills and qualifications that employers in Nova Scotia are looking for, International students who have graduated from approved schools in the province can apply through the Nova Scotia PNP. The goal of this stream is to keep talented people in the province. Nova Scotia's economic growth and job opportunities are greatly enhanced by the efforts of entrepreneurs and company owners, as well as those who are seeking to start or acquire a business in the province. Those who have a plan to help the province's economy thrive are encouraged to join the NSP. Applicants must ensure that they fully comprehend the particular eligibility requirements for the stream or category in which they wish to submit their application. How to apply for the NSP. A streamlined emigration journey is the goal of the Nova Scotia PNP application procedure. Before you start the application process, make sure you qualify. Make sure you meet all of the prerequisites for the stream of your choice. The key to a successful application is making sure you fulfill all requirements. If it's relevant to you, make an express entry profile. It is necessary, for some Nova Scotia POP streams, that candidates possess an active express entry profile. Develop a profile and adjust it to fit the needs of the chosen stream. Go ahead and send in your EOI. By submitting an entry, you may convey your interest in the Nova Scotia paper. Give true details regarding your qualifications, including your degree, job history, language abilities, and other pertinent information. Get an application invitation to a well-organized or provincially aligned job fair. A need could be a result of needs. After receiving an invitation, fill out the application completely and return it by the due date. Get nominated and reviewed. Your application will be thoroughly examined by immigration officials to guarantee it satisfies all program criteria. The province will nominate you once they've given their permission. Permanent residency applications can be submitted to Immigration, Refugees, and Citizenship Canada through provincial nominations. IRCC in accordance with the given guidelines. Understanding the nomination process. Important steps follow submitting your application to the Nova Scotia PNP, and one of them is the nomination procedure. Apply for permanent residency after receiving an invitation to do so. The RCC will issue a NIDA to you upon nomination, enabling you to apply for permanent residency. As a condition of applying for permanent residency, applicants must undertake required medical exams and security checks. Send in the necessary paperwork and payment. Gather all the required supplementary materials as asked for by the RCC. Before submitting your application, make sure to pay the processing fees. Final decision on permanent resident status? Upon review by the RCC, you will be granted either a permanent resident visa or confirmation of your permanent residency status, COPR. Percentage of successful applications declines strategies, although success is by no means assured. You can improve your odds by using strategic methods. Find out all the requirements for eligibility. Before enrolling in any Nova Scotia PAP stream, be sure you're eligible by reading up on the specifics. Fill out all application fields accurately. Fill out all application forms to the best of your ability. Be careful you send all necessary supporting documents and review all details again. Demonstrate your abilities and credentials. Make it very clear how your background, training, and education meet the demands of the Nova Scotia job market. Highlight the ways in which you could help the province. Become more fluent in the language. Improving your language skills, particularly in French or English, can bolster your application. The assessment procedure relies heavily on sufficient linguistic abilities. Get some expert guidance. It may be helpful to contact with immigration experts or attorneys who have experience with Canadian immigration. Seeking expert guidance can greatly assist you in navigating the application process and overcoming its challenges. Companies have a crucial role in helping NSPs succeed. In the Nova Scotia Provincial Nominee Program, employers are crucial, especially in the streams that need a job offer from a Nova Scotia firm. For the province's labor market to welcome foreign workers with open arms, their participation is crucial. We get into the substantial employer duties in the Nova Scotia PNP process here. Meeting employer standards. Employers are required to demonstrate their competence and dedication in order to legally employ foreign workers. This necessitates proving financial stability, offering wages comparable with the market, and following all applicable labor regulations. It is the responsibility of the employer to foster a setting that allows the nominee to advance professionally. Employers in Nova Scotia must first get a job permission letter from the Nova Scotia Office of Immigration in order to hire foreign workers through the PNP program. Thus, I did accordingly. This letter is to formally confirm that the post being offered is in line with the current demands of the province's labor market. By offering support and documentation, it guarantees that the job opportunity adds to Nova Scotia's vibrant economy. The nominee's employer is an essential resource during the application process. This assistance includes supplying necessary paperwork such as job descriptions, contracts, and evidence of the effect on the labor market. To verify the validity of the position and the nominee's abilities, thorough and legible paperwork is required. Applying for a Nova Scotia PNP certification can be a challenging process. To help applicants through it, there are a number of resources available. One of these resources is the website of the Nova Scotia Office of Immigration. If you're looking for precise information on eligibility, application requirements, or stream-specific guidelines, you can find it all on the official and SOI website. Here, candidates can discover helpful tools and the most recent changes to help them craft a strong application. Canadian website for immigration, refugee, and citizenship services. You may find a wealth of information about immigration to Canada on the IRCC website. It includes details on citizenship, permanent residency, and other facets of immigration. For a more comprehensive grasp of the Canadian immigration scene, applicants might use this platform. It can be quite helpful for immigration attorneys and consultants to consult with attorneys and consultants that focus in Canadian immigration. By providing individualized assistance, these professionals make sure that PNP candidates in Nova Scotia understand and can successfully complete the application procedure. In order to optimize the overall application strategy and address specific difficulties, their experience might be useful. Common challenges of the Nova Scotia PNP. Applicants to the Nova Scotia PNP should be cognizant of the typical difficulties encountered while pursuing this appealing opportunity. Procedure for submitting a competitive application. The application process is extremely competitive because of the NSP's popularity. Applicants who want to stand out from the crowd and improve their odds of getting the job done need to put in the time and effort to craft an impressive application. Criteria for language competence. To be eligible for the NSP, you must meet the minimal language competency standards in either French or English. Some people may find it difficult to achieve high language scores, thus they will need to make concerted attempts to fulfill the linguistic requirements. Evidence of adequate funding. In order to enter Canada legally, applicants must show that they have sufficient income to maintain themselves and their families. The financial criteria might be somewhat challenging for some applicants, necessitating careful preparation and supporting paperwork. Revisions made to the NSP recently. Prospective candidates for the Nova Scotia PNP must ensure that they are current on any revisions or additions to the program. You should always visit the official narrative website or talk to immigration experts to get the most up-to-date information, as program restrictions and qualifying criteria sometimes change. The following information will help candidates to the Nova Scotia PNP application process make an educated decision. Employer roles, extra resources, potential problems, and recent developments. The Nova Scotia PNP is a compelling option for individuals seeking to establish a permanent residence in Canada, because of its simplified processes and varied immigration streams. With the help of careful planning and direction, in this beautiful province, people can start a new life with hope. This concludes our coverage for the day. Where do you stand on this issue in this video? Kindly inform us in the space provided below. You have my gratitude for seeing the full video. I hope you find the material helpful. Coming up later in the upcoming episode.